Morning guys, we are heading into Margaret River. So far this morning we've missed 2 chocolate factories, 1 fudge factory, and looks like we'll actually get to see Margaret River. We've just been thrown out of whack by this fuel issue we had. So unfortunately we missed a couple of things we wanted to see this morning. Anyway, we're going to take a drive around Margaret River. See what it looks like. So, welcome to Margaret River. It's a busy place. Cotton On.
It's some nice shops here.
Seems to be a popular shop up here, Cotton On.
Yeah, Squid Lips.
Yeah.
That's a nice little courtyard.
Yeah. Maybe there's only one bakery in town.
Well, it was pretty big, wasn't it?
Yeah. We're doing that building up. Brumby's Bakery. Liquorland. So yeah, we're still at the top of town and yeah, in this park here, in Margaret River. Not a bad park. And sculpture. And then this is where I'll find Danny. In Margaret River Fudge Factory. How you going? All the goodies in here. Okay, we've just come out of the chocolate shop.
Fudge factory.
Fudge Factory.
And I've got a cookies and cream, Biscoff. Dave got chocolate licorice.
Yay!
And a chocolate coconut rough.
Beautiful. Well, sweet tooth, here we come.
Yes, we will enjoy them.
So we're just coming out of Margaret River on and heading to Caves Road to find caves. Left?
Yep.
So, Caves Road's where all the caves are.
$550 metres ahead.
Just coming up to the turn off to Lake Cave. Conto Road.
Yeah, that's it. Conto Road.
It's like long vehicle parking up there.
Can we get up there?
To campground.
We'll have to go back out and around.
This information centre here at the caves. Lake Cave merchandise. This is a example of a cave.
This great big hole in the ground is known as a sinkhole or a doline. All this was once underground. So if you imagine the forest on the other side extending across the top of the hole, everything down there was part of the cave a long time ago. And what's happened is sections of the ceiling, or perhaps the whole ceiling, has collapsed and created what we call a doline or a sinkhole. Okay, but it would have been a massive cave. What's been left behind is a tiny little cave known as Lake Cave. Now I'm going to lead the way. We've got 325 stairs to get down to the cave.
Getting close to the bottom now.
Hold it close to you. Let's grab your attention. If anyone has any lollies or chewies, I'll just keep coming down this way. I'll just walk whilst you're talking, or you talk whilst I'm walking. One of them too. Any chewies or lollies, we just ask you to pop them in the bin or keep them locked away in your bag. We don't want any food inside the cave. If you've got a bottle of water, water's okay. But no lollies or chewies. Folks, keep following me. We're almost halfway.
Looks like it's still collapsing.
Obviously, you're standing here, you're watching this kid come down the stairs like this. You've never seen staircases before. You are faster than the adults. Right? Where are you guys from?
We're living in Singapore.
Living in Singapore.
Yeah.
Originally from Russia, living in Singapore. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Does she speak Mandarin?
Yeah, she can count in Mandarin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can count?
Fell in 2022 has made its way underground much faster than normal, seeped its way down through the limestone, and the result is the lake is chockers with water. If this is your one trip to Margaret River in your life, you've nailed it. And we're very fortunate for Titanic Rock. When it fell from up here, a long time ago, it slid down, it wedged itself in front of the Michael entrance for us. Have a look on the ground, folks. You can see there's a bit of water around on the ground. Look up above you. You should see some water droplets on the ceiling. Now, this is rainwater that we think fell about 10 months ago. It's taken about 10 months for that water to seep down through 62 metres of limestone and drip in your face today. Now, if it does drip in your face, you can lick it straight off. It's perfectly drinkable water. Okay, it's very well percolated by the time it gets down here. But it's very important we don't touch the droplets because whilst they're hanging there, that's the crystal forming right before your eyes. Now, jump in. I've seen it before. Now, most people know the names of these sort of carrot shapes that hang from the ceiling of a cave. These ones are known as your stalactites, correct? The ones going up from the ground will be the stalagmites, because these ones might reach the ceiling, and these ones hold tight to the ceiling.
Water's super clean. Super clear.
I'll hold your feet, Steph. You dump your head in and get it down there. Beautiful as that mirror. Do you like that? Yeah. Let's see how good your imaginations are. What mythical creature can you see here? Dragon. Oh, straight off the bat. That's our cave dragon. Now, as long as you don't touch the crystal, the dragon will remain friendly. Now, over this way, you might see the Egyptian Sphinx. Just like the real Sphinx, his nose is worn away. A few flies in there, though, so that. Now, if you look over here, look under this one in the middle.
Oh, that's cool.
This one here is actually hanging from the ceiling. We call it the suspended table, and as far as we know, it's a one of its kind in the world. Look up above. Now you guys are in the best spot. Look up straight up. We've got this beautiful what we call straw shower area. So pretty much every one of these little straw formations, and this is why we don't have selfie sticks. You'd wipe these out in a second. There's like 1,500 years in some of those straws. 1,500 years of formations. And they're very delicate. Now, these ones are hollow. So all the other formations we're looking at today are solid. The straws aren't. The straws are hollow. So the water droplets you see hanging on the end of them has come down through 62 metres of limestone. It's run down the centre of the straw. The droplet hangs on the end where it degasses. It releases all the excess carbon dioxide that it picks up from the rotting vegetation above. And a microscopic ring of crystal forms around the droplet. These beautiful sheets of crystal. So it's only the sloping walls or sloping ceilings you get the shades. Can you see the orange one over here? So that's tannins, folks. You know, when you make a cup of tea, tannins from your tea leaves, or red wine, you know, from your grape skins. Okay, these tannins are from the leaves and the bark on the forest floor. They come down to the water, they haven't been filtered out in this case, and they give you a crystal, an orangey stain. Okay. Sometimes you'll see some rusty looking crystal, like a reddish sort of stain to it, and that's a small percentage of iron oxide that occurs naturally in limestone, can sometimes give the crystal a rusty look.
Oh. Keep climbing. 352 stairs. You gotta love caves. Last stretch of stairs to go.
If we did, we wouldn't make it.
Oh, okay. We love stairs. That's it. Lake cave done and dusted. And we survived. Just. So just coming up to the town of Augusta. We've just come from Lake Cave. Which was, yeah, it was good, worth the visit, because the cave got water in it. Yeah, enjoyed that.
And it's unusual to see it with that much water in it too. It's only because of the fires that happened in 21.
Yeah. So you're going to have a look around Augusta and see what we find. There's a waterway down to our left, but I can't see what it is.
Cafe there.
Yeah. It's a little set of shops.
Pinking up Augusta. I'm not sure what the pink is. Everything's pink.
Looks like a nice spot there in there.
Yeah, that looks lovely, doesn't
It's
it?
like at a motel restaurant. A few Kurt ciphers. Kurt ciphers. What about kite surfers?
What'd you say?
Kurt ciphers? It's a new thing they do.
Yeah, okay. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know we were going to park. We're going to go to the lighthouse.
Right.
That's the riverfront
Just get out and take a
here at
photo.
Augusta. Ocean Pantry.
Rare foods. Service wharf. Boat ramps, boat pens and charters.
Okay.
Nice lighthouse, isn't it?
Beautiful.
That is just stunning. Go in front of him.
Just out here at the Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse. This is where the Southern and the Indian Oceans meet, at the furthest southwest point of Australia. To the south is the Antarctic, and to the west is Africa. And the story goes on.
You won't need the drone being up there.
It's an amazing lighthouse.
First and most important, it's the southwestern corner of the Australian continent, and the second, it's one of the very few capes in the world which divides two major oceans. So we have the Indian Ocean to our west there. South Africa's 8,300 kilometres west of here. Antarctica 4,500 kilometres to the south, and if you do head down towards Antarctica, you'll be on the Southern Ocean. So we consider the meeting place of the Southern Ocean and the Indian Ocean about 200 metres south of the point of land here. Now, the name Cape Leeuwin, how did that come to be bestowed upon the Cape? So this starts in March 1622. A Dutch sailing ship named the Leeuwin, who would have guessed, was off course in a storm, and the captain was extremely surprised to discover land here because all of his charts showed open ocean. No previous European navigators had ever been here. And when he was in this latitude and longitude, he looked out and he saw this land, and he thought he'd discovered a relatively small island. What he didn't realise, he had discovered the southwestern point of a very large continent. Now, Cape Leeuwin, very dangerous reefs, particularly to the south and the east. And before the lighthouse was built, 21 shipwrecks. After it was built, 1. There's Fighting Waves Reef, that black rock out there, that's the meeting point of the Indian and Southern Oceans. If you watch for long enough, you'll see a collision between two waves. Now, the lighthouse itself, the limestone rock, it was quarried locally from just up there, just past the flagpoles, in fact. The stones were crafted by stonemasons from England who are extremely skilled, and there's 1,200 blocks of limestone in the lighthouse. Now at the base here, 2 metres thick. At the top, that tapers down to 1 metre thick, which is still considerable thickness, and the foundation goes down 6.7 metres.
So we've just come back down out from the lighthouse. There's the memorials here, they're very hard to read. Sign needs to be updated. There's all these memorials here, but like I said, they're all weathered, and it's probably a good example of what's here. So that's where both oceans meet. Straight out there.
See there, the lighthouse keepers' cottages.
Yeah.
On the right there.
So this is the scenery walking back down to the car park from the lighthouse. The lighthouse keepers' house is on the right. Welcome, the Lightkeeper's Cottage Interpretive Centre.
Some people right, it is right and proper to call start and introduce yourself.
Hey, good morning guys from Augusta, Western Australia. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be packing up this morning and heading across to Denmark or Albany, one of the two. I just thought I'd show you a bit about this park here. Have a bit of a friend there. But anyway. That's our setup here at Albany. That beige building over there is the toilet block. Yeah, so toilets and showers and laundry there. It's called Turner's Caravan Park. We're right next to the water. So yeah, there's a walking path right along here. But yeah, right next to the water. If we were staying for a couple of days, we're definitely doing a bit of fishing, but like I said, we're taking off today. But the outlet to the ocean is just up there in the distance, and yeah, this is a river. Good morning from
Good morning. Turner Caravan Park.
Augusta.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday we had a look at Lake Cave, Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse.
Not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah.
And today we're getting on the road and heading towards Denmark and Albany,
Yes.
or Albany.
Yeah, I've heard it said both ways, so yeah.
So if we see anything on the way, we'll bring it to you. See you later.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for the latest uploads. See you later.